So this is my first try at doing the arcade machine. Here I have a wooden stick. You can use candy apple sticks. And I am actually just doing a little red paint on the end of a wooden ball. I printed my images. I'm going to cut those. I get them all cut out. I will link the template that I used. It was from Etsy. Put all the images together. I will also link the paper that I used. And as you can see here, this is a tape that I like to get from Amazon. It's a double-sided tape. You can use hot glue as well, and I do sometimes use hot glue, but this is the double-sided tape that I like to use as well. It's not as messy as the hot glue. And so I just kind of do my edges. And I get everything taped up. As I said, I will link that in the comments as well. Once you get everything taped and you get it finished, then you pull the backing off of all of it. I use foam board. I like to get my foam board from Walmart. They have black and they have white. I want to say it may be 16 by 20. I've tried others, but I prefer this brand. Pull your backing off of your sticky tape. Put it on the foam board. And then you're going to cut each one out. I like to use a box cutter. It's other ways you can cut the images out, but this is what I prefer. Make sure you have a new blade, and you get clean cut, crisp cuts. Once you get all the pieces cut, you move on to your next step. Right here, I'm actually cutting out one of the sides, and it has a curve. And if you notice, as I'm going around the curve, I'm not actually moving my hand around the curve. I'm actually moving the board. It just seems to be easier for me when I do that. That is the actual window. You cut the center out, and you use a piece of acetate. I get mine from Michael's, and sometimes I'll order it from Amazon. So to me, to get the piece, the size that I need, the piece that I remove from the window, I take that piece and lay it down on the acetate sheet, and then I cut around it, about a 1/2 inch around all sides. I then use my Elmer's glue. I showed you that. And right now, I'm actually getting my hot glue gun, and I use Gorilla glue sticks. And we begin to put it together. I like to hold it for a second to make sure it sticks. I use hinges on the back door. Hinges came from Amazon as well. I'll try to link those. Right here, I'm actually putting lights inside. I got those from Amazon as well. I like to use the lights in like my vending machines that I do. And so I thought that would be neat to add those. And they just have a little pull tab. And to turn them off, you put the tab back in. You can use whatever design you choose. I kind of put this one together piece by piece. I did a background, and then I also did an image on the inside. So when you look through, You'll see almost like a gaming screen. Just kind of think outside the box. Right here, I'm showing you buttons. I purchased these at Walmart. I thought it would be cool to add for the buttons for player 1, player 2, and also start. Again, I'm using my hot glue to put those down. Hold them in place for a second. Make sure they stick. Just about done. And there we go. You have your arcade. Thanks for watching.